Alright, I'm back. I guess this was the other quest I was wondering about. Scout Harding tells me to keep an eye out for this guy went missing.
I helped our soldiers defend against a Hakanite raid.
That's a relief. We've lost enough men to them.
I thought we could catch up.
What's on your mind?
We'll continue this another time.
Goodbye then.
Okay, well, I didn't get to record the actual conversation part. And... okay, so, yeah. Lost friend is... yeah. I could do that quest. Otherwise, I have to pick up shards in the Exalted Plains. And then I have Meridan's End. And I don't know if I'm going to do a Meridan's End and finish it, or if I'm just going to go kill Caripius / get to Trespasser. I cannot make up my mind about anything. So, okay. Let's just take a horse. There's much reason to... I mean, I guess it's possible I'm missing some notes around here or something, but... guess I'm not up to looking for everything right now. Either I'm gonna kill Caripius and come back and do a Meridan, or... I don't know. I just like to have Solus with me. But still, if I save, you know, right here before I kill Caripius, I can revert back to before I kill Caripius and have Solus with me. Before I go to Trespasser. Before I kill Caripius at all, that's the place I can reverse to. Okay. We have... I'm put it on full screen because I can't see it. I have a 55-inch TV right now, and I can barely read these things. A brief note followed by a rough map of the area with key points marked. Grandin, details are below. We need to keep up patrols. It will allow us the upper hand. Understand where you're coming from. Word has been sent to Jace's family. I promise you, and whoever did this will face justice. Okay, that's it. Grandin, his friend, brother, or whoever. Anyway, Jace has died, and Grandin goes hunting for who killed him. That's what this quest is, basically. Or it turns bad. Or yeah, it's already bad. See, obviously piles of blood. He's killing everybody.
And dead Hakonites. Impressive that he fought them off alone.
And Daddy's a mage. I think I'm supposed to be up. Should be here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I missed the first part of the conversation because I'm like, oh, start record, but then I can't hear what they're saying. I just saw a conversation start. But yeah, somebody killed this Jace, who's his friend or whichever relation to him. Or lover, who knows. Either way,
These were
killed
Hakonites.
somebody.
That dagger bears the Inquisition crest. Could it belong to the missing scout?
Yes, and fires of dead corpses just frozen there, just like the Temple of Sacred Ashes. Yes. Blood spilled will be answered. The dogs of Hakon will answer. Yes. More corpses. It's just so beautiful here. I especially like these weeping willow type trees. Oh, whether they're weeping willows or they might call them something else in here, but they're pretty. Oh, so I was supposed to fall down? I guess so.
More dead Hakon warriors. Could one man accomplish this?
Too much, too sharp. Something's wrong.
Yes, Cole definitely knows something's wrong. So I guess I had to fall off the cliff. Or not necessarily, but anyway, I had to go down here. Oh, now I'm not supposed to be down here. Oh, leave me alone. Alright. I can't even remember if I can save him or not.
The Inquisition soldier.
Don't.
Grandin.
No, he's different.
I don't think it was actually possible to save him.
Inquisitor, I've abandoned my post, haven't I? I had cause, just missing the permission part.
Harding told us about your friend Jace.
He was studying at the university. Those Hakon bastards. Jace wasn't a soldier, he wasn't even armed. After this, he was going to show me Val Royeaux. I've never been. I thought we might... I can't let this happen.
I'm sorry, Grandin.
I wasn't a soldier either, not before this. I lived in the Circle. Never had the skill for combat spells, so I picked up a sword. I wanted to fight for the Inquisition. The jaws of Hakon almost ended that, too. I was bleeding out when it saw me. It knows what I know. They will not kill more people. Not like Jace. I will protect them, Inquisitor.
And then, will you stop, or will the rage take you?
Oh, that's right. Shoot. Okay, sorry. I have to look this up. I don't know the exact name of the quest. And Grandin, as long as I'm spelling him right. Okay. So you can either let him go or kill him. I don't know if you can leave Spirit as a question to try to make him go, Spirit leave, or apparently you can let him serve as he is and have him in danger of killing other people. Alright, first of all, you can ask the Spirit to leave.
It doesn't have to be this way. Release Grandin's spirit.
Release? The spirit remains because I want it to. I will protect our people. I want to fight Inquisitor.
Yeah, I can't let him go, can I? Trying to see if it said what happens if you renewed it. Obviously, you can say serve as you are. Yeah, just let him stay with the inquisition while he's possessed with rage. I don't know that. I don't see how that could turn out good. I mean, if he was still just a spirit, but he's definitely turned into rage.
You're not walking out of here, demon.
If you stop me, then I cannot stop them. I won't allow it.
Level 23 too. I wonder if all the enemies did go back to level 23. There was an error with my... No, that's the fire one. Oh. No, it doesn't feel good, but giving him a chance to possibly kill other people isn't good either. Where is... Oh, deep mushroom. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's see. All the quests here other than... Oh, report to Scout Harding.
Harding will inform the family of the death, if not the details.
here's something funny. Anybody can, well, there's something else going on here. Reading on the Wikia, spoilers. According to who approves, disapproves of this. It says if you allow him to live, Solus will disapprove, which makes no sense according to what Solus says in the Fade about the fear demon. If you choose the option, how do I kill it? Solus disapproves. Why would Solus disapprove of killing an obvious fear demon that's obviously turned into a demon? But he would disapprove of keeping this guy alive that's still in human form and not yet turned into the rage spirit, even though it's pretty obvious, but he was still in human form at that minute. I don't understand. Okay, and that other question mark is...
Have you seen the plans for the new camps? Tree houses. It all sounds awful and precarious.
Don't you like the idea of tree houses?
It's a good idea, in theory. Up where the wild animals can't get us. But having solid ground so far, far below me with nothing but air in between us is just...
Who would have thought? Scout Harding afraid of heights.
Me? No. No. I'm not afraid. Who's afraid? No one's afraid. I love being up high. Lovely views, fresh air, birds flying at my head. Yeah. I'm a little uncomfortable with heights. Don't tell anyone.
I would like the tree houses.
I've news about Scout Grandin.
Maker. Don't tell me. He's dead, isn't he?
Whoops.
Yes, he is dead.
Another one gone. Just like that. Never get used to it, do you? Maker. I'll miss him. Boy was great company. Terrible jokes, but that was a part of his charm. You know?
I thought we could catch up.
Anytime, Inquisitor.
We'll continue this another time.
Be careful out there.
Okay, that's all. And this... Oh, there's... I have books sitting around too. Yeah. From the Journal of Howard Peer. We met as planned. My esteemed colleagues could not conceive of the possibility, though I had presented the evidence quite plainly. Any scholar may relate to the disheartening nature of such meetings, and admit I spoke in some frustration then. We parted ways soon after. Later, with my feelings restored to a more charitable nature, I found I could not fault them. Had fate and obligation not led me down stranger paths, would I not be as they are now? Have there not been times in the darker hours of the night when my soul has longed for the ignorance which shields one's sensibilities? But while these thoughts ensured kind emotions for my peers, they brought me no closer to my goals. I was thus good and unlooked for fortune that brought my attention to the impending expedition to the Frostback Basin, the Inquisition, large and powerful, to explore the region for secrets of a historical nature. I have attached myself as a consultant, for surely the beasts within that wild place will cause some alarm, and will fulfill said role as promised. However, time in which to pursue my own interest was secured in agreement. While Kenrick seeks the past, I will search for mysteries that yet live. Torn page, last words uttered. The wretched grin. He was blank, blank. What fate befell the brother was lost with him. Though all efforts were made, he could not be revived. Written below in another hand. Relations could not be found. Within the basin, question mark. I'm searching for some kind of a beast.
Inquisitor, Baron Avar Pierre Hermotizan. I've come to consult with your soldiers on matters pertaining to natural threat. The beasts of these woods are fierce. I fear they've already claimed the life of my dear devoted scribe.
What are you doing out here?
Once I was content to remain in the safety of my estate. Then, with the passing of my uncle, I was obliged to join an expedition to the stranger parts of Thedas. How little of our natural world is understood. What terrors creep across the soil while we lie ignorant and ill-prepared. If you knew what I do of the common fennec, you would not sleep. That day onward, I have studied the wilds and the beasts therein.
Are my soldiers running into problems?
They face delays establishing camps due to pests of various nature. I offer to consider the matter. There is an herb mixture. Correctly placed, it could ward beasts away from their supplies. I would not presume to further involve myself in your organization's military affairs. Perhaps I might entrust these to you.
I should go.
Inquisitor.
So this quest is pretty funny when you find out what's at the end of this super beast he's hunting that he thinks is some new discovery or whatever. Where's the note about being a... Or is that what he talks about it after? I don't know. It's a pretty funny quest though. And I just can't stay off this
Seems to
game.
be working.
Oh. Shouldn't take too long, and maybe I can find something else along the way. Well, there's something else. More tales of the ice troll. Came the warriors of Teventer, armor shining shields of gold. Stole the land of Avar, keeping stone-carved walls to claim their hold. Ice troll wreaks his raging, lowland warriors weep and shake. Glacier's strength did conjure stone to Teventer walls to break. Lowlands flee, their lands releasing. Okay. I have no idea how to pronounce that name, so it's just the ice troll. Okay, spiders, you can run away now too. Oh, spider is level 27. Anyway. I did not think Solus had an ice stab. Whatever. About down here. Yeah. Something else. Maybe this is his notes on it.
Inquisitor. Herb wards. Those could assist the soldiers. I take it you've met Baron de Mortizan?
And you are?
Dunwich, your worship. The Master's scribe.
De Mortizan said you were dead.
I'm merely late, sir. I was not to return until I'd gathered evidence on the Nox Morta.
How did you get involved in all this?
I've been the Master's scribe these past 10 years. The Baron has made a study of a number of creatures. I'm assured my assistance is invaluable.
You're gathering evidence on a...
The Nox Morta. I was to set out apparatus for gathering information on the beast. Retrieving it proved difficult. Gurguts. If you're out here anyway, your worship, I can inform you that the Baron's pockets are deep. He would no doubt appreciate any efforts made on his behalf.
What is the Nox Morta exactly?
A skulking beast the Master believes lies somewhere in the basin.
That's not very specific.
I'm afraid specificity eludes us, sir. Officially, the beast remains undiscovered and unwitnessed.
I should be going.
Very good, sir.
I also have to retrieve evidence. Oh, God. Don't have to report back to him about placing the blows. We just have to go retrieve evidence, which is no. Spiders, spiders, all everywhere, spiders. looking around when I've done every quest to get rid of them. Well, other than the last one, but the Inquisition soldiers are supposed to be taking care of them. Actually, this look for evidence probably leads me to the beast. Hopefully it does. Great, I've set up these little piles of skulls like necromancers do. Is this evidence, or am I going to find it? I have to kill some Durguts first. Oh! Get evidence from the trap. Have you label text beneath the coat of drool, the attempt recorded for the prosperity at the behest of could be lost in the endeavor forward property of
This, whatever it is, it must be what Damortizan wanted.
I'm sure he'll be able to attain information from it. Unless... was part of this eaten?
level 27, but when I came upon things that were quest related, they were level 23, which is kind of funny. I don't know why. That's right. Okay. Now back to where the guy is. Alright. This because it's something a little bit interesting that many people might not actually do. So I might as well record it. And then I will hunt down the final shards myself in the Exalted Plains, which all it is hunting shards. I think I finished all the war zone. Well, actually I didn't, but that other part that has to be opened up from the bridge. That gets ignored pretty much 90% of the time. Anyway. That's not where the shards are anyway. Everything else I was done.
Yet lives while I was so certain of his passing. The Maker smiles on this endeavor.
Your scribe, Dunwich, mentioned something called the Nox Morta.
Ah, yes. I have yet to lay eyes upon it. Pray do not request details so soon. Not when concrete evidence lies yet unturned.
I've evidence of your Nox Morta, I think.
Yes. To observe the mark of the teeth. Let me see. and good. But this, a beast unclassified and interested in the bait presented. What lies before us is an opportunity to greet the unknowable. Yet I confess fear, knowing I lack the skill to confront it. Surely Andraste's herald does not share my limitation. If you would take the bait and confirm its existence, I would be in the Inquisition's debt.
What can you tell me about Nox Morta?
Mere scraps of knowledge gleaned from bloodstained papers. They speak of a creature enamored of shadow lurking in the darkest places. Silence pays it fame, concealing its awed bulk until a stretched mouth takes its prey. Of course, some of my colleagues deem the beast a mere fancy.
I should go.
Inquisitor.
Okay, Friend and Nox Morta. Ugh. No, come on. I have to go in the swamp. Well, recording this for the sake of anybody who might want to watch it. I'll put the title of Nox Morta on it. Yeah, I'll just fall down here since whatever. Not like I can really die by falling, so let's get there. Examining this. See, those are smaller or like normal sized skeletons. And then there's the other skeletons which are really giant. Which look like they're bigger.
Your abilities are remarkable, Seeker. It is fascinating
Pretty
to see
sure
how
you
you
have
and the
talked
Templars
about
negate
that.
magic.
Have you never encountered Templars before?
Only at a distance. I am an apostate after all.
And they never caught up with you even once?
I am a very careful apostate.
Sure. You already had that conversation. I'm pretty darn sure you had that conversation. Where do I place the bait exactly?
Mortizan said to place the bait here. We need to find a good spot.
Yes. Here we go. Wait. And kill it.
I don't... Wait. What was that?
Hello?
Bogfisher. It's a bogfisher?
I thought bogfishers were nice.
Not when provoked. Well, we can just take care of you. Maybe I shouldn't have done that if I'm gonna kill Corypheus pretty soon.
I suppose it was a very aggressive bogfisher. Not what I expected.
Mortizan will want to hear about this.
Yep. Let me just see if I can get to this cave in a quick manner and pick up a balefire. Or, yeah, these skeletons here are mighty big. They look more gigantic than what the Avar should be. So I don't know what they are. Landros is up on top of a Hellfire. Just because. Go here because I don't want to hit all the spiders 1,000,000 times. Not like I need experience. I am maxed, blah blah blah. See what wonderful words he says about this Nox Morta. Wait, did I put the marker in the wrong spot? Oh, I put the marker on the cave so I could get to it. What do you have to say for yourself, dude? Oh, there's another. I missed a read, or is this a new one? Additional field notes. The return of the apparatus has proven more enlightening than I dared hope. The application of rosemary to the bait has attracted a creature of unknown origin and properties, save for the indentions left by its teeth. What occurs if the Nox Morta reveals itself? How long have thoughts of the beast preyed upon my dreams? What comes if they are gone? Peace? Or will further knowledge unlock hints of greater depths that I will be compelled to explore? Let's see about that.
Pray, do not keep me in suspense. Your haunted stare speaks plainly of an encounter with the Nox Morta.
Say anything else?
What can you tell me about Nox Morta?
Mere scraps of knowledge gleaned from bloodstained paper. They speak of a creature enamored. Silence pays it favor. It seems odd. Of course, some of my colleagues deem the beast a mere fancy.
Okay.
Is the Nox Morta a bog fisher, by any chance? A large, aggressive bog fisher?
Bog fisher? That quaint nomenclature inadequately describes its lesser kin. And here is who you must serve.
Why didn't you...
I told them to have proof of its existence. Minds shall be enlightened. So when enlightenment comes at the cost of such fearful truths, I must wonder at its tone. Permit my humble gratitude to reflect the risk taken, your worship. Where's Dunnage? Must draft a letter to the university.
So you knew it was a bog fisher.
I should go.
Inquisitor.
Can we further discuss this?
Your worship.
No?
I should go.
Inquisitor.
You knew that it was a large bog fisher. Bog fisher, a word describing its lesser kin. Huh, really, dude? You knew it was a bog fisher, and you're here spouting off about how it's some mysterious, undiscovered creature. It's a big mommy bog fisher. Or daddy, or something, anyway. Now, one thing I want to check. I might come back and pick up this later if it ignites the quest. Whatever.
The new thatching is good. Fine work.
Okay, is this way to the auger? I think not. Past way. Plus I have to come back here with Barrick. There's that guy. Which is the auger is further down. And
Seems colder than it should.
Not you.
Wind seems colder than it should.
Let's find some runes. No? Maybe I can't.
So, Sigrid Goldsdotten will come out of exile to join your inquisition.
Do you object?
It would be good for Sigrid to see what lies beyond the hold, under the Inquisition's protection. The Lowlands treat mages differently from the Avar.
I'd like to ask something.
Then ask.
I should be off.
Farewell.
Okay, not in here then. And in the place of preparation. There's runes that I can read that also connect to those things I'm supposed to find in the swamp, which connects. Aha, I guess. Alright. The depth. An elaborate group of veilfire glyphs flickered to life. There is an impression of a great battle in the distant past. A spirit protectively watches over Avar from Stonebear Hold as they corner a rival group of Avar in the forest. They join in battle, and the spirit turns aside blades to protect the Stonebear warriors. There is a snap of arrows, a lash of magic. The rival Avar fall, but so does the spirit. The sensations fade. The morning. The Veilfire ignites the complicated tangle of glyphs. There is impression of morning. Avar from Stonebear Hold pray and sacrifice to the spirit destroyed by the last battle. There's a sensation of months passing. The prayers are not forgotten. The vision fades. The return. As the last group of glyphs light with Veilfire, there is a sensation of excitement and anticipation, and Avar Hold celebrates a night festival around an altar filled high with food and drink. The Thane begins a song. The Hold joins in. The song grows louder and faster. It goes for hours. As the sun rising, a blazing spirit appears above the altar. It has the name of the spirit that fell in battle. It is both the same spirit and a different one at the same time. There is an ear-splitting roar of triumph, welcome, something more. From the gathered Avar, the vision fades. Yes, that is like Solus said. His friend of the spirit of wisdom dies but then returns. Like the spirit, but slightly different. But this Avar spirit does rejoin and maybe remember them, it seems. I didn't even remember for sure that's what the notes spoke of. Once I started reading the first one, I remembered what those notes said. But the whole part of finding that stuff in the swamp is the bad part. I can never find them all. It's a very time-consuming quest. I went too far. Even looking at the details from pictures that somebody took, it is hard to figure out where to go.
New section is good. Fine work.
Be welcome.
I found all the Veilfire runes around the village.
What did you take as the purpose of the tale?
It was about your gods returning, but in different forms.
One of our oldest stories. Taught to us as children by the skulls. Mountains crack, forests burn. The gods change and die. Hakon's followers want him alive as he was. They will not let him die and return as he should. The blood magic was to hide the jaws of Hakon's deed from other gods.
They fear the other
They have
gods.
powerful magic. Why are the jaws of Hakon afraid of other spirits?
The jaws of Hakon turn their backs on all other gods that ever helped their hold. It is not fear that drives them. They hide their deeds from shame.
I'd like to ask something.
Then ask.
I should be off.
Farewell.
Okay, why is it still saying return to the auger? Yeah, I'm supposed to find these triangle things.
Be welcome.
I should be off.
Farewell.
Like he has hanging above him right there. Why does the... Doesn't even tell you what to do. Did it forget to update or what? Okay, I am pretty much done here. Jump back to Skyhold. There is a quest or two that I can activate related to the VAR. Have to find some shards in the Exalted Plains. I will not make everybody watch that because it's not going to be anything new to anybody. I mean, most likely everybody's seen or explored the complete Exalted Plains. I mean, some people might not have, but I'm sure I'm not even going to find anything. I don't think there's any quests. There's nothing to do except pick up some shards. Yeah, you have to climb on some things to get to some of the shards, which I guess some people might not exactly know, but if anybody's watching this and wants knowledge of how to collect, how to get to all the shards in the Exalted Plains, let me know and I'll show you on a different playthrough. Or I can just hit record and not stream broadcast or whatever. I don't want to talk. I need to take these headphones off. They hurt my ears anyway. It only cost like $16 because obviously I have not gotten very far into this recording stuff. So what do we have? So I just bought some pretty cheap headphones. Slaves as paid workers from an appeal to the Shaperet cultured exchange. Why are the markers way up here? Alright. Sigrid is a very, shall we say, interesting choice of recruit inquisitor. Commander Cullen has a great deal to say on the matter. Still, we've had interest from scholars and mages besides themselves at the chance to speak with a stable abomination, especially since the chantry is too weak to forbid it at any force. I believe that Goldovsten, with a guide and some guards for her own protection, would be a valuable guest to send to select lectures. Sent to lectures and salons. Colin says, "This is madness. If you must have the abomination meet with our own scholars." Far from anything with a Templar present. In a small room, far from anything with a Templar present. Say the word, Inquisitor, and I will send our new Avar mage on a brisk tour of cultural exchange. Sure, Josephine.
Let us begin.
I think that one, Secret is pretty much safe. The other guy who was turning into rage was not safe. Okay, while historical documents shed light on Irina's time as Inquisitor Emeritus companion. Little is known of her early life in Orzammar. The shapewright contains an invaluable wealth of knowledge. Professor Kenrick has made several requests to study their records, all of which were denied. As an ally of the Inquisition, Orzammar may be more willing to answer a petition from Skyhold. Information for information, then. I have reports on card activity you may find interesting. We can send ambassadors. The right gifts to the right people. Yeah, we can do Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
Pretty sure. I don't know if there's a specific thing that happens with either one. Alright. All these things are... Alright, I think I got everything.
All right.
Okay, so I think I decided I'm not going to finish the Frostback Basin. I'm gonna go Carivius and go Trespasser. And I will most likely return to do the Frostback Basin. Oh, I will start recording when I get all the shards so I can open that temple of where the notes from Calderon are actually at. It's in that temple with the shards to open the door. Alright. Thank you for joining me, anyone. And goodbye.